Descriptive statistics. I am Monisa Hasnain, a data professional having over 10 years of a strong background in the tech industry. Here I will help you learn statistics for data science. And today we are going to discuss descriptive statistics. As we discussed in our previous video, descriptive stats describe and summarize the main features of the dataset. As a result of a descriptive stats, we get the sample from population. Let's see the terms population, parameters, and samples. Population is every possible element that you are interested to measure. A parameter is a characteristics of population, and sample is a subset of population. Now, let's take an example. If we have to calculate the mean height of a trees in a nursery, we would take two trees of each species. These would be our sample. Population is all trees in the nursery. Sample statistics is the mean height of a sample, and parameter is the mean height of all the trees in the nursery. Now, if we look for in a new data set, we always calculate measure of central tendency and measure of dispersion. Measure of central tendency are mean, median, and mode. Mean is the average of value which is calculated by sum of all values divided by total number of all values. Median is the middle value and mode is the frequently occurring value. Let's take an example. If we have few numbers like 2, 4, 5, 6, and let's say 50. We'll calculate mean by dividing sum of all with total number of values, and we'll get 13.4. This is our mean. Median is the middle value. In this case, we have the middle value, which is 5. But let's take another example. Say we have another 5 here. Now we don't have any middle value. In this case, we would take two numbers from the middle, add them, and divide by 2. And here we have our median. Mode is a frequently occurring value. We will discuss the mode later. First, you have to make sure that whenever you find the median, you have to arrange the values from smallest to largest. Now you can see that here we have this 50, which is the extreme value in our example. This 50 is outlier here. The value, an outlier is a value that differs greatly from the rest of the data. An outlier is a value that differs greatly from the rest of the data. When we use, in our example, you can say here we have 50, which is an outlier. "50" is the extreme value which is far greater than other values. This is an outlier. Outlier is a value that differs greatly from the rest of the data as a measure of central tendency. Now, when we use median and when we use mean, If we have outliers in our data, we will always go for median. And if we have no outliers, we use mean. Let's say there's a stationery shop and that have 10 types of pens. 9 pen cost $10 and 1 pen cost $50. Now 50 is an outlier here. If we calculate the mean of the pen, we will get $14. And if we calculate the median of the pen, we get $10. Mode is a frequently occurring value in a dataset. There can be no mode, one mode or two modes and so on. Like in like here we can see that we have a series of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here we have no frequent uh, occurring value. So we have no mode. In this series 1, 2, 2, 4, 5, we have number 2 twice. So we have one mode. And here in this series we have number 2 twice and number 5 also the twice. So we have two modes here. Now mode is useful with categorical data as it clearly shows which category occurs most frequently. Let's take an example of stationery shop, and let's say suppose we have 10 types of pens, and we have to measure that what which pen sold the most. So we have a bar chart here which shows that how frequently a pen is sold. Here we can see that pen number 10 was sold the most. We will discuss measure of dispersion in the next video. Take care.